Gianni. I'm Alexander Sturgeon. It's 2:34 p.m. May 12th. 1. Few key points. These people have no right to finance their debts with my ideas, my property, and my money. 2. If they're trying to help me, how do I still have these devices in my brain, body, heart, lungs, genitals, etc.? 3. This idea world and idea ring. Why is it covert? And why do they only communicate with me via telepathy? Why is it covert? Because they're all selling property that's mine illegally. And 2, they stole some idea world that's supposedly really mine, and they're running it illegally. That's why it's covert. If it was illegal, they'd have a patent. It would be out in the open and, this and that. They wouldn't be covert about it. They wouldn't lie to me about it. And they wouldn't pretend I was incorporated in something that I'm not while I'm just really being held hostage via telepathy. Someone would talk to me in person. Why didn't someone talk to me in person if I supposedly own X, Y, and Z? Granted, I've never signed any paperwork. But yeah, if it's an idea ring and it's legal and legit, why is it covert? Part of the reason it's covert is they're all stealing my ideas, data, and property and selling it illegally. That's a key reason. And then this idea world was supposedly made for me related to this peace, justice, unity, Apple ID thought. It's my Apple ID. This ideas are commonly lost. They can be viable to progress mankind. Sometimes they're lost due to the lack of expertise, lack of social network, lack of resources, things of that nature. And people supposedly made some idea ring. I don't know if that's true, but they supposedly did. And that's a piece of this madness too. And this is a piece that someone made something, and that's where some of these people are stealing my ideas and property and selling them. Also made this other idea called paths, and they stole that too. So that's a piece of this too. So if these people are doing something legal and legit, why is everything they're doing covert, and why are people fighting wars? Because none of them own the property. It's really my property, and everyone pretends I'm cool with this when I'm not. And I've been reporting this terrorism and this and that. So some of this terrorism I've been reporting is also related to this property that's supposedly mine, but that I don't even know what some of the stuff is. And they're all fighting wars for it and trying to keep it under the government's radar because supposedly these lawyers who know the real truth said everything's really mine if this goes to real court. And they're all fighting over stuff that's not theirs, and they're trying to keep it under the government's radar because it's none of theirs. And it's really mine, and they actually tried to murder me at one point for my own money and property and things that were mine and things people made for me that I didn't even know about. So that's a big piece of this. So people are still lying, and they're still holding me hostage, and they're still trying to run gambling rings around me and committing crimes on me and trying to damage my brain covertly, my body covertly. And how are these people just not in prison? They're stealing intellectual property and running property that's not theirs illegally. And part of the reason they're doing all this covert jazz is because they're all doing something illegal, and they're all running property illegally that's not theirs. Key point.